People don't really like, people don't really hear like the early stories.
They
but
don't.
Like all the early record labels, because like everyone just think it was just No Limit and Cash Money. Like the big record labels down here. But they had Big Boy Records and Take 4.
They had Big Boy Records and Big Boy was tearing our ass up.
So why did you say that?
Because I think Chuck had more money than Baby. From so many, so I don't know, but this is what I'm thinking. And because we didn't have what they had. They had limos, they had all kind of stuff.
Like the earlier days.
Earlier days, they had all kind of stuff that we didn't have. And then it was really popping. They had Mystical, they had the Ghetto Twins, they had Partners in Crime. They was eating our ass up. Then PNC came out and dissed us, this me, Baby, all of us back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So they was really popping, but I think they was popping because of your boy Chuck had a lot of connects. And I don't think he was from New Orleans. He was from California. So when he turned out, you ain't never hear about the big boy pool parties? Like Freaknik, from what I hear.
So like, even like that early, Disney days, you was actually on the hooks of some of those songs. Like, I just paid attention to one of the songs.
What?
Because somebody threw a shot at somebody in a wheelchair. So, like, you know what I'm talking about? It was the wheelchair song.
What I say?
Like, niggas in wheelchairs.
Niggas in wheelchairs, half dead as it is.
So, how did that song come about?
Let me tell you something. BG told me he had a hook and he wanted me to sing it. That's all I did.
You didn't even come up with it.
No, the one I came up with was niggas, they coming to get ya. You better watch your baby for they motherfucking split your niggas. I came up with that one. But the wheelchair, cause keep in mind, I was like 16 at that time. Yeah. I didn't even know what he was talking about. Until I got old, I said, this motherfucker said niggas in wheelchairs half dead as it is. They dead at the bottom. Yeah. Cause they have, you hear that?
It just caught on to me.
Yeah.
When somebody threw a shot at somebody in a wheelchair, I'm like, oh, wow. I'm like, I heard the song.
And you didn't know it was me?
I knew it was you. It just dawned on me actually what you was saying on the song. I listened to him rap, and I'm like, oh, wait, that's a real shot.
I don't know who they was talking about. I know at the time we had like a lot of beef with Partners in Crime. Right. And I remember BG and them dissing Partners in Crime at the time.
Well, to the city, it looked like a big boy Cash Money thing. Because a lot of people I just interviewed Lil Ya, and he was like, the beef with, Mystical was actually fake, but it was real with Partners in Crimes.
I thought the Mystical.
So I want to ask you how it was for you being a lady of Cash Money in the streets of New Orleans while the city think y'all at war with Big Boy Records.
Well, we kind of was. Because they was really throwing shots. Especially that Mr. Cole user hole from that three. How that yacht line, how the fuck that was not a...
He said it on Blakk and he said it on here. He say like Mystical was more a plan, but Partners in Crime was real. Because like, they grew up with Mystical. So they kind of like,
Yeah, they say they went to school with him and he used to be a cheerleader. Right. Like that shit was real.
Right.
So, I don't know. I felt...
Like how you felt and how it was for you going through the city of New Orleans while, everybody think like, your label mates and everyone was...
Well, they really was beefing because I really was beefing with Cheeky.
It was a real friend.
That was real beef. That wasn't no...
And so how did y'all beef start, you and Cheeky Blakk?
Well, what happened was they said Cheeky Blakk was at the... somebody called Baby and they said she's at the... Remember the Lower State? She at the Lower State saying everybody said fuck Miss T, fuck Miss T. And at this time, Cheeky Blakk was way hotter than me. Because I had just came out with an album called Having Things. So I wasn't as popular as her doing a twerk something and all that she had. So she just kept dissing me. And it was like, you gotta diss her. And I wrote my song. Cheesy what? Cheesy who? You can't stop me. And I wrote my song. Fuck.
So how many years it took for y'all both to actually, call that beef off? Like,
as adults.
Yeah.
As adults. You get older, you get wiser, you get mature, and you be like, that shit was stupid.
But it was kind of crazy because, like, y'all were actually friends way before that.
Well, we was friends, but Cheeky really wasn't my friend.
Okay.
We was friends. You know how you hanging with somebody, you cool with your family, my family, then purple. Okay.
If you ain't doing an interview with Nolazine, what you doing an interview for?